All right, hello and welcome back. Brett here with GetLocalLeads.ai. In this video, we're going to be discussing the 6 best AI tools for local service businesses or home service businesses that are going to add to the bottom line. So stick around for all 6 because we're going to be telling you how to make more money in your business with AI. Number 1 is going to be an answering AI. Okay, so no longer are the days where you have an answering machine and people leave messages and you have to follow up. That should never be the case anymore because you can have an AI answering agent that people cannot even distinguish from a real person. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, weekends and holidays, and it can answer and can be trained on your personal information, your personal data, so that it knows exactly how to answer just like a real person would. And it can get your leads and potential customers booked on the calendar. So when you come in after a holiday, when you come in after a weekend, you've got more booked leads than you did when you left. And you didn't have to pay a team anymore. Now, what does this mean in regard to your call center team? Now, there is profitability to be had when you can get more booked calls, but there's also profitability to be had when you don't have to make that call team bigger. So you implement a answering AI, you start to see that its booking rate per phone call is as good as your team. Well, as you get more calls, you don't have to hire more people on your answering team. And now what we've also seen some local service businesses doing is they'll actually start finding other places to put that call center, or they may not renew a call center contract if it's an outside business, and they will just start rolling all of that over to the AI, and that saves a ton of money in the operating budget because the AIs are so much less expensive than obviously a team of humans to do it for you. So there's some wiggle room there. There's obviously some different ways to go about it. And either way, you can start saving money on your bottom line. So let's go to number 2, and that is a website chatbot. And I just want to first start by saying this is not one of those clunky, awkward website chatbots that said, well, let me get you a real person because I don't even know what I'm talking about. I can answer 2 things or 3 things, and I'm completely useless outside of that. This is not that. This is like talking to a real human, and it knows everything about your business. And then, of course, it can book calls. So when people are on the website, they have real help all the time that can answer any question about your business. And so this is just like that answering machine AI. This is going to be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's going to get a higher percentage of close rate than having people slip through the cracks when you and your team are not available. All right, number 3 AI, you're going to want to look at integrating into your local service business tech stack, and that is Generative Engine Optimization. That's just called GEO. And that is one of the names for the new version of search engine optimization, which you're probably familiar with. SEO helps you to get on Google. GEO is what helps you to get recommended by these AI tools. Now, if you're like many local service businesses, you have started to slowly see your appearances on Google going down. Well, why? Because Google and every other AI agent are starting to answer the base questions for you. So the number of visits is going down. Well, if you do it right, you can start showing up in these AI chatbots as a specific recommendation. And data is showing that these leads coming in from AI chatbots will actually convert up to 32 times what you can get from a organic Google lead. So we may get a lot less traffic from these AI tools, but when it comes in, it's like a friend referred the user. Why? Because this AI is in their pocket all the time. It knows all of their preference. It knows about their dog Sparky, and then it sheds and clogs the drain. And it has found you and recommended it because you are the perfect fit. And so now, when you create content and you put it out on social media, you put it out in your blog, you put it out on your service pages and your Google business profiles, all of it needs to be cohesive and it needs to perfectly speak to artificial intelligence tools to tell them you're the right fit in exactly the right area for the client's needs. These GEO services are starting to pop up on the market and be available for you and your team. And these are typically going to be additional to the marketing that you're doing. The marketing that you're doing is going to get you on Google. It's going to get you on search engines. But this is going to, like I said, get AI tools to start recommending you specifically to the user, and they just call you directly. So this is going to increase your bottom line because these leads are much more likely to call and book and pay. All right, number 4 is a review responder AI. So just like all these other AI tools, they can do jobs that people can do. And what you need is you need a professional voice going into your reviews and making wrong things right, thanking people who had a great experience and saying thank you next time. And for people who are giving questions, even in your social media, hey, go on over to this link and book a call right now. And it can give calls to action and increase your incoming leads and, of course, revenue. So you want to have an auto-responding AI that takes care of reviews and even potentially social media responses. Number 5 is an AI SMS follow-up agent. So this means if you do miss a call or if a call drops, you have an AI that can follow up and text that lead to their personal phone number, have a functional human feeling conversation, and go ahead and get the booking. So this one's pretty straightforward, very similar to the rest. And the overarching idea is no matter what channel they're reaching out to you on, you have a real conversation that's capable of bringing that lead in, getting them booked, and increasing your revenue. Let's keep going. All right, number 6 is a cold calling AI system. Now, this is if you're really serious about growth and you want to get more leads in the door, you're going to get an AI system that does cold lead outreach. And so you're going to be getting a list of phone numbers in your local area that are going to fit your buyer profile. And you're going to have an AI actually calling them up throughout the day, speaking with them and asking if they would like to book on the calendar. Now, of course, you've got offers and different things that go into this, and whoever you're working with needs to be able to make sure that that AI is perfectly tailored to your business, knows your offers, knows your services, and then, of course, books it on your calendar. This is the list of our top 6 revenue generating AI tools that you want to be considering for your local service business or home service business. If you have questions, please put them in the comments. And if you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe, share this video. And if you would like to get $1,000 in GEO articles for your local service business absolutely free, head on over to the link in the description and you can order those right from our website and get an experience for what we're doing over here at getlocalleads.ai. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.